Welcome to Advanced Strategies and Technologies, Patient-Focused Clinical Outcome Assessment Regulations. Patient-focused clinical outcome assessments are a critical component of modern healthcare, emphasizing the evaluation of medical treatments throughout the lens of the patient. COAs include instruments such as patient-reported outcomes, clinician-reported outcomes, and observer-reported outcomes, and performance outcomes. They measure how patients feel or function as a result of treatment, providing essential data for regulatory decisions, labeling claims, and health technology assessments. The types and roles of COAs. Patient-reported outcomes captures subjective outcomes directly from the patients, example, pain levels, quality of life. For instance, the SF-36 Health Survey assessing general health and well-being. Categorization of clinical outcome assessments. Clinician-reported outcomes, observer-reported outcomes, patient-reported outcomes, and performance outcomes. Under the clinician-reported outcomes, measurements are taken by healthcare professionals based on clinical judgment. For instance, the tumor size progression in cancer therapies. Observer-related outcomes are used when patients cannot reliably self-report. Example, children or cognitively impaired patients. Therein, the caregivers provide their outcomes based on the data they see. Behavioral changes in pediatric autism studies is an example. Performance outcomes based on standardized tasks performed by patients to assess function or capacity. A 6-minute walk test for mobility and endurance assessment. Some regulatory frameworks supporting COA use. Under the FDA US, it provides guidance to the COA qualification program, enabling consistent and scientifically robust tools. The PRO guidance underlines integration into drug development and labeling claims. Under the EMA, it advocates for COA use in evaluating patient-centered endpoints, focusing on patient-reported well-being and product value assessment. Under the ICH E9R1 guideline, it incorporates patient outcomes into estimates to improve clinical trial reliability. Under the WHO and low resource setting, it promotes COA utilization in global health for equitable assessment of treatments. Under the ISPOR guidelines, it offers consensus-based best practices for integrating PROs into clinical trials. Some key challenges in COA regulations. Standardization across regions. Fragmented regulatory requirements lead to inconsistencies in trial design and data analysis. Navigating complexities in COA regulatory frameworks would be essential in understanding standardization, data variability, inclusivity, digital integration, and validation processes. Data variability and interpretation. Subjective data such as pain perception may vary across demographics and cultures, impacting reproducibility. The inclusivity of diverse populations, ensuring that COA instruments are culturally validated and linguistically adapted for global representation. Integration with digital platforms. Increasing reliance on wearables and apps requires adherence to privacy laws such as the GDPR. Validation and qualification processes. Lengthy and resource-intensive regulatory pathways to qualify COA tools often discourage adoption. Some benefits of effective COA regulation. Patient-centric drug development. It incorporates real-world patient experiences, highlighting unmet needs and optimizing therapeutic approaches. Advantages of COA regulations are it supports value-based healthcare, it supports patient-centric drug development, it supports improved regulatory approval access, and enhanced post-marketing surveillance. Under the improved regulatory approval success, clear documentation of patient benefit through validated COAs reduces uncertainty for regulators. Under the enhanced post-marketing surveillance, the provision of robust post-approval frameworks to track long-term patient outcomes is beneficial. Supporting value-based healthcare, evidence generated adds value in health technology assessments and supports insurance reimbursements and market access. The role of pharmacovigilance in COA implementation, safety signal validation. COA-derived data, example worsening of symptoms, can uncover adverse event trends that challenge existing assumptions. Real-world evidence integration. Leveraging digital technologies to collect patient feedback in post-marketing scenarios, and the risk-benefit assessments, evaluating patient experiences in relation to known drug risks, ensures informed decision-making at every stage.